it's Jonesy here. Welcome back to my channel. As you may notice, I'm not on Bicycle at the moment. I'm in Abbey. I've just been to do some shopping, and then I've just ridden along here to see if I could find the battery for my glove, but there was no chance. Not finding that. I might have another look in the morning. I might come back down on the bike and have a look. I know roughly where it is because I can see on the video, but it's a bit too dangerous to try and pull over here. I wouldn't want to be doing it. I thought I could, but I'm not going to chance it. So I might come out very early morning and just have a little look on the bike. Anyway, that aside, you're probably all wondering, how did I get on my test? That's the whole reason you probably clicked the video. So I'm not going to piss around and drag it out. I'll let you know. I passed. Hey! Finally! I'm a real biker. Yeah. Now, I'm not just saying this in a clickbaity way, but I genuinely thought I'd failed it. And I know I said this on my Mod 1, and to be fair, I did think I'd failed that as well, but I didn't. But this one, it was a close one, and I'm just going to quickly chat about what happened. So, it was only a couple of minutes into the test. I'd lost my battery from the glove, which was just like, gave me bad vibes already to start with. So one of my hands was freezing, because I've got Raynos, so it's like, it's really, I feel it, certainly that time of day, I was struggling. So that kind of put me off a little bit. And when I first went out, I just had one of those moments where you couldn't really write it. It wasn't like anything I did was really that bad, but it threw me in a situation where it threw me right off my game. Like, if you've ever seen that RuPaul's Drag Race and they talk about getting in their own heads and stuff, yeah, alright, I'm a secret RuPaul Drag Race fan. I'm what? I love it, it's brilliant. If you don't like it, just watch it. It's amazing, you'll get sucked in and you'll end up loving it as well. That's what happened to me at first. I was like, what the hell is this crap? And then I watched more of it and I'm like, this is amazing, this is the greatest show. So there you go. But yeah, that's like when they haven't been good enough and they've like literally made a dress out of a bin bag and then being called out about it, then they talk about going in their own heads. Ah, Christ, I'm tired. I'm going off on random tangents. Let's pull it back to the subject. So yeah, I got in my own head. What happened was, it was just before 8 in the morning. There was a bus that had pulled over and there was kids getting on, obviously good school bus. So we're coming up to it, say where these green lights are here, and I indicate, do my shoulder check, pull out to go round, and as I just sort of start to drift out to go round the bus, he puts his right indicator on to signal he's coming out. So I'm far enough back here that I just do a quick glance over my shoulder and just check my mirrors really fast and stop to give way to it, you know, which is what you're meant to do. You're meant to give way to a bus, and it didn't move, it just sat there. So I'm like sitting there thinking, what the hell's he doing? He's not going. His indicator's on. You can see, I'm looking, I can see him in his mirror. He's looking at me and he's just not moving. So I'm like, what are you doing? You're messing me up. I don't know what to do here. So in the end I thought, I've just got to go past him. So I did a shoulder check, quick shoulder check, and off I went again. And it just really flustered me. And then I thought to myself, I can't believe that's just happened. I think I've failed here. Man, he's looking a bit dumb. I think I know who that is. So I'm all of a sudden just going, I don't believe it. I've just literally arseholed my test up after about 5 minutes. So anyway, we carry on. I get a bit of composure. I'm riding all right, like I normally would, like you see me day to day. But in the back of my head, I'm like, I think I'm just riding back to the test centre here. I think I've just failed there. And next thing he's like, okay, I want you to turn right at the next road. So I'm like, oh, okay, let's go. So put the right indicator on, pull in the road, and like down the other end, really long road. Hello, give me a little wave. Down the far end was a bin lorry with the lads loading it up, you know, and going really slowly and doing every single house, you know, taking the purple bins out and loading them up. And I'm thinking, oh Christ, what am I going to do here? I couldn't go forwards anyway because the way the cars were either side, there was nowhere for me to go. If I started to progress, I would have had to have reversed all the way back again, which would have been even worse. So I'm like, I don't really know what to do here. So after about 2 minutes, Paul, the examiner, comes on and says, right, I'm changing the test direction. There was a little side road just further up on the right, left-hand side. So I want you to take that left. So I did. And yeah, we carried on. But then I started thinking to myself, I've buggered this up as well. So I was just really stressed out then. Yeah, it threw me. I managed to get through the rest of the test. I did bollocks up one roundabout, the one that's right by the test centre, which I've done every single ride. And I don't know what I was thinking. I just ended up in the right-hand lane when it was a left-hand turn. And I did a quick lifesaver check, threw the left indicator on and switched into the left-hand lane and did a left turn. But it was like really very much I've gone turn. And he did say to me afterwards, he went, I don't know what you were doing on that roundabout, he said, but it was a very close one to a fail. And I said, I'm amazed I've passed it, to be honest. I said my head was just all over the place with that bus. And he said, yeah, he said, I wouldn't have stopped for him personally, I would have gone, because you've already committed to it and you've got the flow of the car behind you. And I was like, well, yeah, but you've also should give way to buses. And he went, I know. He said it's one of those things. So there we go. That's the breakdown. I got through it. I'm knackered. It's about 2:30 in the morning now, and I've been up since 4:45. So I'm ready for my bed. So I'll see you all soon, guys. Yeah, I might have a proper full chat about it in another video, but for now, yeah, it's done, and that's the important thing. Yeah, so I'll see you all soon. Take it easy.